Hey guys, well, welcome back to part 2 of my scoliosis journey. Now, if you guys already watched part 1, then part 2 you shouldn't be confused on anything else. So in this part, I'm going to talk about the surgery prep that I did. So basically, they wanted me to do a transfusion, and I had to get my blood up. So my mom had me take B12 for a good 2 weeks, and in these 2 weeks she was making berry machine drinks, with strawberries, berries, bananas, silk almond milk, and that really it got the bloodstream going quicker than usual, so that now when it came time for them to draw blood, it was easy. And even when in surgery even through the operation, they later disclosed to us that they didn't really have to use the blood they didn't have to use much of the blood that I had provided the few weeks prior to my surgery. So that's what I did to prepare for my surgery. Basically, about these 2 weeks, I was just basically having fun. I was dancing or regular, like bending down normally, and because with surgery you have to learn certain things over again. My next question is, how was the surgery like and recovery time? Now, surgery, I would say I was as soon as they stick my arm with the sleeping gas, I felt my hand slipping away from my mom at the time as they rolled me into the surgery room. And surgery, I'd say it was like maybe 4-6 hours, because by in the afternoon they was done, and I was waking up. I was a little groggy, not too bad, because I can take pain a lot. My face was very swollen though, so that's the only thing. Face was swollen, I was stiff. When I woke up, they had me on my back, so I'm like, shouldn't I not be on my back? But I was on my back, and that's, I didn't feel the pain. I didn't feel the pain until it was time for them to turn me over to actually clean my back and turn me back, because they have to roll you from side to side so that I don't develop marks of, not flipping and so forth. Now, recovery time. Okay, since I had the surgery in the summer, like I said in the first video, I had my surgery August 8th, 2008, and I was starting high school in September. So that gave me a few weeks before high school freshman year starts. So I was really at the point where I want to get better quickly so that I could go to my first day of school, make sure that I was in my best health going into my freshman year. And then on top of that, I wasn't going to school in Brooklyn, I was going to school in Manhattan. So imagine a girl who fresh off just had spinal surgery boarding a train, and if you're from New York, how those trains be in the morning. Hectic, especially. And then my parents and everyone, especially on my doctor, he's like, if you want to go, you can, you don't have to go. And my mom was, everyone was pushing me to not to go, but me, because I was such the type of person, I'm still this type of person now, that I just wanted to go to school, be there for the first day, because who's to say, I was just so determined just to go for the first day of class, even if it was for the first 2 weeks or whatever, and I just get settled into class, and then I just don't go attend for the next 2-3 months. Yeah, but I wanted to go, I wanted to be around people, I wanted to, experience high school, because high school was different, and I didn't want to be, that girl that just randomly comes to class one day and then people looking at me like, is she new? And the next question I have, which I kind of basically answer, is was I able to attend high school my first year? And the answer is yes, I was able to attend high school my first year. I just had to get a doctor's note from the hospital that I couldn't do any physical activity for the rest of that year, and you know, that was it. And I was excused from gym. You know, what else do I need to put in this second video? Surgery was good. You know, my doctor was great. Oh, I didn't mention the hospital. I got my surgery done at Hospital for Special Surgery. My doctor was Dr. Blanco. His assistant at the time, she was very friendly, very sweet, very nice. I can't thank them enough for helping me with my recovery process. I was probably in the hospital for maybe 2-3 days. You know, I don't think or third day they had to make sure I was walking. So mind you, I'm in all this pain and I had to walk. Oh yeah, and I couldn't wear a bra or anything for like a good 2 weeks. So that was kind of weird, you know, at this time. You know, I'm young, you know, talking about wearing a bra, it's a little, you know, not wearing a bra, weird, you know, but I got over it, you know. And then just the scar that's on the back, you know, and it turned into scabs, and it just coming off one by one, because you can't scratch it, you know, because you gotta let the scar heal on its own, let the scabs come off naturally. I couldn't take a shower for a good 3-4 weeks, you know, because it was so bad, it was so sore or whatever, and I was in so much pain, you know, for like the first 2-3 weeks, of course. But then eventually I was able to wean myself off of the pills that they had given you, because once you leave the hospital, they give you a set of pills to take. And you take them if your pain is at, you know, they'll rate you between 1 to 10. How is your pain? And you say 6 or 7 or 8 or 10, and you know, and they go based on that, you know. I think that's about it for this video. If you guys have any questions or suggestions or anything else, or tips, or leave down tips below for anyone who's looking to get the surgery done. And this was the end of video 2. Stay tuned for video 3, where I talk about reflecting on everything now.